Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing great, and in this video I'm going to explain about one of the requirements with respect to IDoc. So what are the business requirement in our project, like in our multiple companies are using the SAP IDoc to interface the material master data. So it's like the material master, whenever the material master details are getting changed. Okay, let me. So whenever the material master changes are happening, material master. So during the changes of material master, like anything like we make changes to order unit or description, or you're adding sales unit, anything, any changes. These changes should go to the external system via MatMass. Okay, this is the IDoc message type. This is SAP, and let's take it. This is any third-party system. So this is what happened. But what we found, these companies are using SAP WM, and these WM have fixed bin. So every month or every 2 months, thousands of materials, they keep changing the fixed bins, or mostly the fixed bins are keep changing, and a few places they are changing the bin capacity also. Like if they want to make any kind of a bin related information, uh, you want to maintain. Okay, for example, in the material master, the stock placement and removal indicators, but they don't make much changes. But the bin changes are related to the bin, but mostly the fixed bin is being changed. So then, for example, if they change to 5,000 materials, system is generating 5,000 IDocs. But ideally, this information is not at all required for any third-party system, because this is within the SAP. Third party is more about the description, sales unit, order unit. So all the material master related information, they need it, but they don't want any of this WM related data. So then what solution we have given, I will explain it today. So in SAP standard configuration, if there is a change happen in fixed bin, okay, so the relevant fields we removed from the configuration so that system is not triggering the change pointer. So the change pointer related, for example, if you have already followed our IDoc course properly, there is a T code called BD21. So the BD21, the change pointer, any materials got the changes, those will be, so those will be mass. Okay, so those will be sending by SAP. But what fields need to be considered, that I'm going to explain today. I hope you understand the requirement. If I get any changes to the material master, that should go to third party. But if there is a change to the fixed bin, it should not go. That is the business requirement. So now what we have done, the transaction code is BD52. So the login is done. So the transaction code is BD52. Once you go to BD52 transaction, we need to give the MatMass. So if you want to make changes to the MatMass, right, you have to understand that it is not impacting any of your businesses, any of other companies. If few companies want the bin changes, few companies don't want the bin changes, then it's challenging. So even it's difficult to maintain with BD64 and all. So then we have to think about copying MatMass and create GMatMass and use for your specific company. Something like that we need to think, but MatMass cannot be change directly if it impacts to the other companies. That's what the consulting, right? You need to check about what all companies are sending the MATMAS and whether they need that MATMAS related data, WM related, like fixed bin changes, they need it or not. So all these things must be reviewed. And when you feel that there is no impact, then only you have to take a call. So in my case, if you remove the fixed bin, there is no impact. So that we have considered this change and we proceeded with the respective changes. So we have directly taken the decision to remove from MATMAS. Okay, so now what we have done, message type, then give object material, table name is ML GT. So you can click on this one. We're getting audio, so kind of. So click on edit. MATMAS, so material, MLGT, field is LGPLE. So you have to delete it and save. If there is any IDoc setup changes. So definitely we need to test if you make any kind of LGTYP. So then if you go to BD21, you have to test any additional fields need to be removed and all that you can decide. What is the benefit of this one? If you go and run MATMAS, okay, if you are making specific changes, then it will not trigger. Let us check it whether we have any data. SA16N, ML, GT. In my setup, I didn't have any. Okay, somewhat we found 183 storage bin, MM02, 183, warehouse management 2, 001, storage type 002. So storage bin is blank, but I'm going to maintain it. Something I maintain. Ideally, BD21. But the problem is MATMAS may trigger many other IDocs. There are 51 IDocs are generated, but okay, now what I'm going to do, same thing, I will go to 183. I will select only warehouse management 2, 001, 002. I will remove this one and save. Now go to BD21. Whenever you're doing testing, try to run the new transaction so that the refresh will happen. See, zero master IDoc setup. So nothing was triggered at least. Okay, the communication and all, it's related to our outbound setup. Okay, now I'm not going to spend time on that. Go through our complete IDoc course to understand. So there is no IDoc was triggered. So let us do that thing. What I'm going to do, LP max, LP min. This one will maintain. So 183 and warehouse management 2. So maximum bin quantity or controlling 100, 20. Okay. So min and max we maintained, which is available in this BD52. Even the table wise also we can check it. What is the table which is storing this information? TBD62. Let's see whether it is the table or not. TBD62. Yeah, it's a table. So if you want to know about all the assignment thread, TBD62 table, we can use it, or else we can directly come to BD52. So now what I'm going to test, go to BD21, MatMass. We are not giving any material. We are see. One IDoc was set up as triggered because we make changes to the field which is available in this transaction BD52 or in the table wise TBD62. So this BD52 equal to the BD52 data, BD52 T code. The data is stored in TBD62 table. So if there is an entry in TBD62 table, system will trigger, you can say like change pointer related fields. I hope you understand. Now what we tested just now, I have taken two things. One is not in TBD62 table. Another one is available in TBD62 table. So once it is available, BD21 triggers IDoc. Not in TB52 means BD21 does not trigger IDoc. That's what we tested. I hope you understand the concept, what we explained and how we tested. Keep learning, and if you have any other scenarios in IDoc you want to learn, please provide your comments or what kind of scenarios you want to learn or any other issue you wanted to explain. You want me to explain, please put it in a comment so that I will definitely plan for such video. Thank you and thanks for watching, and go through our complete IDoc course about the outbound, inbound, different support issues, whatever I explained. And I will collect few more support issues and make videos for you. I hope that will be helpful for you. Thank you.